Men suck.
I was actually going to say the same exact thing.
I have found in our open marriage that there's a lot of young women who, as long as you're flashing the greenbacks, they are all in.
I was dealing with girls, and they'll leave me for somebody that got more money, and I respect that.
Is that really important when it comes to dating, how much a man earns?
No, not at all.
Is it easier to bag a girl in Spanish, or is it easier to bag her in English?
In English.
Why is she single?
Because she deserves better. She doesn't need to settle.
The men just out here suck.
Why is she single?
Because she's too good for any man.
Dating in Miami is hard because it's a dichotomy. It's women want too much from a guy, and a lot of guys here, unfortunately, but the truth is, Miami's built on the credit system, right? So there's a lot of guys who say they have money and don't really have it.
Okay.
But it's very, very difficult. It's very surface level and superficial dating, so it's very hard to find a real genuine connection.
What does he have that the other two men didn't have?
Well, he was. No, it's not only money. No, but
seriously,
he's want to talk about. No, it's not about.
So it's money?
No, but you had two men before that they were broke.
No, my first husband.
But the thing is, this is an important thing that women don't want to talk about it. I'm very independent. I don't need a man to support me. I don't also want to support him. I don't want a son and I don't want a father.
I also am a firm believer in we can build together.
Yeah, me too.
We're at the bottom, both of us, you're at the bottom, whoever, as long as we're together, we can build up from there.
Fall in love with whoever you need to fall in love with. Get that ass up. Life is too short. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them.
Call me Shape. Who do I have to my right of me?
Anna.
Anna.
Jaden.
Jaden, okay. How old are you to start with?
23.
I'm also 23.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
How old are you?
29.
How old are you?
52.
How old are you?
23.
23.
How old are you?
29.
How long have you been single for?
Ooh, 6 months?
How long have you been married for?
It'll be 33 years in April.
Wow. Are you guys married or just dating?
Married.
We're married for about 8 years.
And are you single or in a relationship?
Single as a Pringle.
Okay, why are you single as a Pringle?
I guess it's in the beginning it was by choice. Now it's because the men just out here suck.
What do they suck?
Dick.
Those are gay men.
Just kidding.
What do you have against gay men?
I have nothing against gay men. It's just in a sense, and when I say they suck, it's just their intentions aren't pure, and they'll lead you on, and they'll say, yeah, I want something, but then after you give them the thing that they want, which is, sex, then they're just I'm not ready for a relationship. And it's just you invested so much into what? Nothing.
So are you not attracted to her, or you just look at her as a friend only?
I am a gay man in America.
You're a gay man?
Yeah. Yep.
We like the same things.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
So you both like men?
Yeah.
Okay. But who has more success with men, you or him?
Me.
Yeah. So why are attractive women like you single, honestly?
Men suck.
I was actually going to say the same exact thing.
What do men suck? I'm playing. That was a joke.
I couldn't answer that. Wow.
Okay. What's dating like now as a single man in Miami? Woo!
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's a lot for your girl to see. It's a lot that girls see that catch their eyes. So it's tough. In Miami, everything's money.
So how much ideally would you want your guy to earn though?
Maybe 2, 3.
3 what?
100.
200,000?
That's about right.
How much money? So everybody wants to know, and this is a big one in today's time.
How much money?
Does he have to make minimum to have your interest in your long-term commitment?
My answer, he has to make at least what I make. I do not want to pay for men's stuff.
As long as he can support himself.
So if
He doesn't have to support me. He's got to support
So if
himself.
he's self-sustaining, you accept
I'm okay
it.
with that.
Well, what about you? He has to make at least what you make. So what do you make? Or give me a ballpark if you don't want to say exactly.
More than 6 figures.
So he has to make at least $100,000. The modern woman now wants to make sure that no matter how much money she earns, her man makes more. Now, if you're a woman, you're doing really well for yourself. You're making $100K a year. It's really hard to find a man that makes more than $100K. The average man doesn't make $100K.
Right.
So that's kind of like the paradox of what's going on now.
Well, it's interesting you should mention that because my wife actually out-earned me several years of our marriage. literally.
And then was she less attracted to you those years?
No, in fact, we had a rule from the very beginning, the first day of our marriage. Everything goes into one bank account. There isn't your money and my money. So it really didn't matter who made what. It all goes into the same pot.
How important is a man earning more than a woman for a marriage or a relationship?
I don't think it is. I think it depends on the couple. I think you have to look. In this day and age, too many people do his money, her money, and not their money.
Their money. Would you
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
So if he made less than you, I don't know if he does or not, but if he did, that wouldn't have stopped you from marrying this man?
No.
Okay. But do you understand why a woman who makes, let's say, $100,000 doesn't want to date a man that makes, let's say, $50,000 a year?
No.
Your last relationship, why do you feel like it didn't work?
Because he cheated on me.
How did you find out that he cheated on you?
He told me.
Okay. And what was your reaction to when he said that he cheated on you?
See you later.
What about her made you want to marry her?
I fell in love with her the day I met her.
Okay.
I mean, it was pretty much everything. She's a sweet person and giving, so I fell in love with that.
And what about him made you want to marry him?
Wow.
You guys hear that?
Honestly, his commitment. He's very committed, very loyal.
When you met this guy, okay, what was some of the favorite things you liked about him when you first met him?
He wore really nice ties.
That's true?
Yeah, yeah.
And when you met her, what are some of the things that you liked about her?
The way she dressed, the dresses, the shoes. We both worked at the same company, so we met at work.
Are you single or are you in a committed relationship?
I'm single.
I'm single too.
Okay. Why is she single?
Because she deserves better. She doesn't need to settle.
Okay. Why is she single?
I don't know, honestly.
How does she know, but you don't know?
Guys just treat her like shit.
Oh my God, do you want me to treat you good? Okay. How long have you been single?
I say on a rougher end about 3-4 years.
Okay. And so, are you looking to be in a relationship, or you actually want to stay single?
I mean, if it come to me like organically, I would get into a relationship. But right now in my life, I feel like I'm not really ready for it.
So if you meet a beautiful guy right now walking down this strip, you find him attractive, he finds you attractive. She's harping on it?
I mean,
Do you want to be single, or do you prefer to be in a relationship long term?
I'm usually a relationship gal, but you know, right now we're not.
What is it like dating in Miami right now?
It's a bit unrealistic unless you have a few things like, status, like if you're either famous or rich or both. So it's a very high stool that you need to be at in order to see good results, or decent at least.
I want you to rattle off 5 things you predominantly want in a partner if you were to be in a long-term relationship.
Financially independent, hello. First and only one.
5 things.
5 things that I want him to have.
That you'd want in a partner in order for you to give up your freedom of being single and to be in a relationship. 5 things.
Somebody who's kind.
Okay.
Somebody who can spend time by themselves and doesn't need to spend all their time with me.
So you don't want a man that's needy?
I do not want a needy man.
That's
no.
2. Okay, 3.
Um,
What about looks? Does he have to be a certain race, a certain height? Does he have to be fit? Kind of describe that for our viewers.
I don't have any preference.
So he could be.
I've dated tall men, short men.
He could be Indian, short, and fat. Absolutely fine.
Depends on the person.
What's your name?
Ignacio.
Ignacio. What brings you to Fort Lauderdale right now in Washington?
Vacations.
You're on vacations?
Yeah.
So are you like looking for women while you're on vacation? You got like a girl back home or something?
No, we're looking for women.
Okay.
We find some host there. Very
Okay.
beautiful.
Very beautiful. Have you had much success, or has the language been an issue?
No. It wasn't a problem.
Not a problem at all?
Women love the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works out for you, right?
Yeah.
So how many languages do you speak?
2, Spanish and English.
So is it easier to bag a girl in Spanish, or is it easier to bag her in English?
In English.
English.
Yeah.
We're in a somewhat of a dating crisis right now. And a lot of people are not getting together. They're not getting married. The divorce rate is climbing through the roof. What do you think is the key to a long-term successful relationship?
Compromise.
Communication.
And it's easy to get married. It's hard to stay that way. You have to work at it.
So have you been in like a long-term relationship, or you've never been in a long-term relationship?
I have for
What was your longest relationship?
a year and a half.
And then why did that relationship end?
Just some fundamental differences.
So did she break up with you, or did you break up with her?
I initiated the breakup, yeah.
All right, so guys usually don't break up with girls. Let's be honest here, right? So like,
It depends.
what was your reason? Did she like cheat? Like, what did she do?
Just, I guess, issues with attraction.
So you weren't that attracted to her?
No.
Okay, this is great. So all right, so you're in a long-term relationship with a girl. And listen, I get it. So what are the reasons why you did date her though?
Because she had a lot of other good qualities.
So it's just like what, like a big ass or something?
That was part of it, but
Okay.
No, wait. Let me tell you. that
Wait,
was
is she
just
standing
hard.
over there?
No.
Okay. Would you prefer to be in a long-term relationship at some point?
Yes. Within, in 5 years.
So in the next 5 years, between now and the next 5 years, what are you gonna do?
Travel.
Traveling. So you're not gonna talk to anybody. You're not gonna date anybody. No relationships.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just not going to go out of my way.
So would you rather choose to be alone or choose a man that's not ideal?
I would choose to be alone than to find a man that's not ideal.
So I'll give this a greater perspective, right? Let's talk about a man that meets some of your requirements, not all of them. He's a nice guy, decently attractive, but he's missing in some places that you might think are somewhat of a deal breaker. Would you rather have nobody compared to him, or would you rather have him?
It would depend on what's missing and can I work with that or not.
Why do you think you're single?
I'm picky.
You're very picky.
So I'm not going to settle for, and this is also the problem with people not finding long-term relationships is like everyone's standards are,
So you feel like girls look at your social media to determine whether they want to date you or not?
In Miami, yeah. I feel like a good girl, a girl that you should actually take serious and look at and be like, you know what, she's a good one, or a keeper. I think they wouldn't even bat an eye to notice that and be like, oh, that matters at all, or it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But you want to find a woman who doesn't look at those things that are materialistic, like money or fame or any of that.
But did your wife need to ask you permission to make a purchase?
Oh, hell no.
So if she wanted to buy a brand new Lexus,
I'd bitch
and she
like
had enough
hell.
money,
I might divorce her if she tried to do that.
Well, you don't look at life like that.
No, you make
You're working together, so I'm not going out to buy a new Lexus.
It's a partnership.
But nowadays, everyone wants to keep their money separate because it's about power and control. It's not about working together.
Huge mistake. Huge
You're
mistake.
putting the priority on money and not on the relationship. It's the worst thing you can do.
So if you had any advice for younger women that are making $100K, that are successful, they're high earners, should they date a man that's making, let's say, half of what they're making, which still is a good income?
They should bet whoever
If he's loyal
makes them
and
happy in
loving
life.
and money doesn't
Tigers.
Doesn't matter. Oh, Bob. Money doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter.
Well, that's the problem we're really having, is finding this ideal guy that makes more money, is more attractive, is single, that won't cheat, that doesn't have any other woman, right? He's the guy so desirable, and he's just available for her and only wants her.
Wow.
Unrealistic, right?
That's a tall order.
Yeah.
No. It's realistic. It happens every day. There's a man like that. There's a man like that.
You guys.
Well, we're rare, right?
Yeah, but what do you think your wives married you for your money?
Well, my
Or
wife's
your
never married me.
partners? Okay, but you have life partners, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think she's attracted to you because of your income? No. Does she even know what your income is?
Kind of.
I mean, in a gross sense, but. Yeah.
We don't make enough money for them to want us just yet. But when this video goes viral, I'm sure the kind of woman we attract will be different.
Okay.